Hello my friends, I'm Rich Larson and I'm the IRC Tire Guy. Today we're going to jump right into my long-term review of the new JX8 Gekkota from IRC. Now, if you want to see my initial breakdown of this tire, make sure to click here if you haven't already seen that episode. So today I want to go a little more in depth on my performance experiences on this tire, including the life and longevity that everyone is always curious about when it comes to gummy compounds. As a quick recap, the new JX8 Gekkota from IRC is that middle ground between the IX09W Gekkota, the tire that I use for the most extreme situations, and the VE33S Gekkota, the semi-gummy compound for that well-rounded and versatile performance. Now, I personally have always loved the IX09W Gekkota compound. This is an extremely soft compound for the most extreme situations. But again, there was something to be desired when it came to the carcass of the IX09W. I always felt it was a bit too soft and would tend to roll when driving hard around those flat corners. Now, on the other side of things, the VE33S Gekkota, to me, would tend to be too hard for those extremely slick, hard enduro situations, but had a much more consistent feel when running the tire at higher speeds. Of course, that's where the new JX8 Gekkota was conceived, a middle ground, a perfect temperature for a bowl of porridge, a Goldilocks gummy tire. The beauty of this tire is IRC didn't get rid of that IX09W Gekkota compound that was so good. They just redesigned the tire around it. Now, the durometer of this JX8 on the top knobs is exactly the same as the IX09W Gekkota. It reads a 39. If you don't know what a durometer is, it's a simple tool for testing the hardness of a rubber compound. 39 would be considered very soft. Consider the VE33S Gekkota has a semi-soft compound durometer reading of about 49 to 50. Your average moto tire will read somewhere between 55 and 70 depending on the application. Again, the top knob compound is the only thing on this tire that is the same as the IX09W Gekkota. Everything else is a rework. Even the sidewall is a different compound. IRC adding that harder carcass with an additional ply for a total of 3 plies on the JX8 rather than the only 2 ply of the IX09W Gekkota, as well as adding that dual compound for the harder sidewall, it really increases the stability of the tire. It also works well for the tubeless guys who are worried about puncture resistance. It's a perfect, well-rounded tire for that technical rider. The thing I really love and the way I tested this tire is I could be riding hard enduro 1 minute, enduro cross the next minute, and then finish the day on the turn track and not feel like I'm sacrificing performance from one discipline to the other when it comes to my tire choice. I can rail rutted corners on the turn track, slide the flat corners and charge without getting that rolling feeling on the enduro cross track, then push my bike up a boulder field all in the same day without needing to change a tire. Being able to efficiently train 3 different disciplines in 1 day is important, and most important, I'm not lacking any performance due to my tire choice. I personally have been testing this tire for probably the past 8 months, learning its performance characteristics and of course the longevity, which has been greatly increased over the IX09W Gekkota. I think a big part of this increased longevity is first due to a stiffer construction. A little less flex helps in decreasing the fatigue of the knobs, but also IRC adding more rubber to the bottom of each knob, helping decreasing the flex of each knob specifically, increases the longevity of the tire. Also, the decrease in flex of each knob from the additional bottom rubber increases your downhill braking as well as decreases that rolling feeling of the flexing knobs when cornering hard. I'm getting upwards of 25 hours on the JX8 Gummy, and as you can see, there hasn't been a single knob torn off. And I'll tell you right now, every single one that I have ran has the exact same consistent wear. If you feel like this tire will fit your style, give it a shot. The first stock of the JX8 is on its way and will be available at your local shops. The IRC part number is 110781. I hope you guys are enjoying the channel. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at IRC Moto, and my personal Instagram page at RichLarson511. And until next time, keep trimming.